Live. Welcome. About to get into our Ghosted this morning. We're about a minute away from getting into that. Interesting situation. This girl, it's a first date. She ended up getting ghosted after that, and they did hook up on the first date.
Did.
And
she got ghosted afterwards.
And she feels used. So I feel bad for the girl. By the way, as you are jumping on, hit us up with where you're watching us for. So Mackenzie won't be commenting. She sent a DM, said that she's been banned off of Facebook.
I think
Did you see
saw
that?
Yeah.
So she might be joining us
Sure
on the
back.
Twitch or maybe on YouTube as well. What's up, Kokethia?
Did you send it? Send her the thing. She needs to know where to watch.
I told her where. Just look it up. I feel like it's. Do I need to send her a link? What's up, Chrissy? What's up, Marie? Good morning. Marie said that I don't look great on my TikTok dance. If you're not following us on TikTok, hit us up there. What's up, Maria?
Renee
Good morning.
said he looked like he was just doing a crip walk.
I thought it looked good. Here we go. Let's get into our ghosted. Here's what we know. So apparently Peyton got ghosted after the first date.
Yeah, she went on a date with this guy. He did everything right, brought flowers. They even hooked up, and then that was that.
Right? So we called him up, and Beckett is on the line. Good morning, sir. We're on Facebook Live on the Hot Facebook page, and, of course, on Twitch and YouTube. Beckett, she's on the line, too. She wants to know what's going on.
I really liked this girl when we were talking online. Everything seemed great. I told her I wanted to make her feel special. It was going great. We had so much in common. But then, we went back to her place, and it was just a mess. It was a disaster. She's got stuff all over the place. Her house looked like it had been robbed. It was just crazy. And then what made it even worse is we get to the bedroom, and she takes off her outer clothes, and it's like granny panties on. And I'm like, whoa, what? People wear this stuff still? That's crazy.
That was it? You were like, nah, I'm done.
I just thought, the way you keep your house is the way you keep your life, So it's like,
Beckett,
that's a reflection of your inner mind.
I didn't expect to hook up on the first date. I don't normally do that. It had been such a long day at work. I scrambled to get ready. It was a rough week, so my house was a mess. And then you gave me such an amazing night. I had no idea that we would have sex, and if I had had time to clean up, I would have. But again, I didn't expect you to be there.
Is that why you had the granny panties on? Because you were like, I'm not going to hook up on the first date?
Yeah, it was a combination of that, and I got home from work and was in a rush, so I left what I had on during the day. It's not like I planned to mess that up.
I'm not expecting perfection, but I just thought when we got to the bed that I wouldn't get stabbed in the back with a fork. That was crazy. Like, we're moving stuff out of the way. Everything's a mess. There's, Cheeto bags on the floor. I'm just wondering what the hell is going on. And I could have forgiven that, but the fork and the granny panties were just too much for me. I'm not a super neat freak, but I do like to have at least a bit of order.
I did not know you were going to be there. If anything, it's a compliment to you that I would even bring you back there knowing that it was like that. I was willing to open up to you even more, and it put me in a vulnerable place to put you in my home.
At the end of the day, I'm glad I saw it, because it's like, if that's how you live without me there, then, what would happen if things got serious? That's how you keep your life. Your private life is a mess, which means that eventually it would come out, So I'm glad I saw it. I don't want to go out with a hoarder.
Okay, but did you really get stabbed in the back with a fork?
Yes, it was crazy. I didn't draw blood, but it was like,
you didn't clear out the bed first?
No, we were moving stuff out of the way. I guess we were just getting too much into the passion of it, because I was trying to make her feel special. But it's like, after we were done, I thought about it, and I'm like, if this is how our private life is, then eventually it's all going to come out, and that's just unacceptable for me.
I'd feel some way about getting stabbed in the back with the fork.
She wasn't expecting him to come into the house.
Then
I get what you're saying.
Don't let him come in. Like, if it's that bad, because I get it. We all have our days or whatever, or weeks or whatever. But I'd be like, well, see you next time, tomorrow. Do something else.
I got caught up in the moment, and if you really had such a problem with my mess, why didn't you just turn around and leave? Instead, you stayed and had sex with me.
That's true.
I think I also got caught up in the moment, and I was trying to make you feel special like I promised. But the end result, when I woke up, it was like, this is just not right.
But you can't judge her, because
right.
you still went in and did the do. You thought with your other head instead of the correct one. You can't judge her for that, honestly. You did it. You still followed through with it.
Well, she was thinking with her other head, too, because she brought me to her house knowing it was a disaster.
Okay.
Wearing granny panties and a flea market bra.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Got it. 866-639-4689. A lot of comments already on live. Wow.
He got forked.
Yeah. But at the same time, I mean, like a lot of people were bringing up the fact that like you said it was a disaster, but you still ended up hooking up. I think one person said you still ended up clapping those cheeks. 866-639-4689. What are your thoughts? Have you ever been in a situation where you went over to someone's house and next thing you know, you're like, whoa, red flag, and that stopped everything? You know what I mean? And you just didn't proceed to hook up or anything like that?
Falling.
Give us a call. Ooh, these comments, y'all, on both
Ceiling
stations, killing me.
Was falling.
Right? You
Yes.
you had a ceiling that was falling.
And like
I thought you were just kidding.
Like I don't know. It was an old house and
Really?
yeah,
Okay,
I
let me
was
get
just
this on air real quick. Hey, good morning. Hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person up. Y'all with these comments this morning. Goodness. Was it they both messy? Prophet said post nut clarity hit him hard. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, it's Dex. All right, so listen, if you are looking for high-speed internet and you live in Western North Carolina, you are set. My friends at Optimum are going to get you set up with high-speed internet up to 1 gig. That is 10 times faster than DSL. You already know, right? So that way, everybody in the house can jump onto the Wi-Fi. No one's going to start lagging. If you're an online gamer, you already know that is the most annoying thing that you can have in the middle of a game, right? So go ahead and talk to my friends at Optimum. Plus, with Optimum flexibility, if you don't know about that, this is what's so cool about that. When things change in your life, you can change with them. So if you don't need a gig of internet speed, maybe you want to cut back, save a little bit of money, you can do that. You don't have to worry about having any kind of fees or anything like that. They don't have any hidden fees or contracts. It's awesome. Check them out online, optimum.com/NC for the latest deals. You're going to be so happy you did. They've got hundreds of TV channels to choose from as well. So you're all set whenever it comes to your TV needs as well.
I had to run like Hussein.
Come on, hit it.
Sure.
Literally, I hit the button.
I'm
It's like
like,
10 seconds later. Hey, good morning. Hang on just a second. One call ahead of you. Do what?
I had to run like a Hussein Bolt from this funky chick back in '99, Unclean House, Unclean Female. If he was trying to make her feel special, hooking up on the first date shouldn't have been a thing.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Dr. Marie Dex.
Hey, Marie. Go ahead.
I feel like he on the radio lying. He just wanted to hit it, and that's all he wanted in the first place. I don't want to hear nothing about he was just in the mood. When you got stuck with that fork, if that didn't bring you out the mood, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. But maybe he wanted to just press on through. You know what I mean? Some people take,
Yeah, he really did. He wanted to press on through, bust a nut, and get on through, and that's exactly what he did.
That's it. And my thing is, if that's all it is, then say that.
Right.
Because, I mean, it'll
Say
save
that. That's
both of
my
us
point.
time. Like, why you got to lie?
Okay,
and
but
pretend you want to be with
Right,
somebody.
you ain't got to lie to kick it.
But let me ask you this.
Because you probably only worth good dick anyways. Let's be honest.
Okay, but honestly, let's take a
probably
listen to
wasn't.
this. Listen from his standpoint. The man went over to this girl, brought her flowers, told her that he wanted it to be a special night, took her out to a wine tasting, took her out to a very fancy restaurant, had reservations and everything. And then, they go back to her house and he finds out that she's a hoarder. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, then you should have left right then and there.
Then he should have left before he hit it. I'm so sorry. You can't
true.
sleep with me
Period.
all night, leave in the morning, and then say, "Oh, your house was nasty." But
Yeah.
you slept in that nasty house.
Yeah.
You hit this
I know.
nasty coochie because that's what it was.
You don't know it was
sorry.
nasty.
No.
You don't know. It could have been. It could have been
No.
fine. All right.
Look, I'm all for everybody's house is not the cleanest all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I understand that, but I'm not gonna bring nobody back to my house and it's dirty. That was her bad right there. I don't care how in the moment she was. She knew what her house looked like before she left. She shouldn't have brought him back. They could have got a room.
Right.
Or went back to his house. How about that? But when he walked in and he saw that mess,
Yeah.
he should have walked right back out. It was a good night. Maybe we'll hook up another time. I gotta go. He came up with all type of excuses why he didn't call her back, but you couldn't come up with no excuse why you should leave.
That's a good point, too. Gosh, Marie, when you're right, you're right. Thank you. And it was the fork to me, too. Thank you very much, Marie. It's the fork getting stabbed into my back. Like, that's got to be a lot.
That's nothing.
It's nothing? Hold on a second. Let me read this comment real quick. Booty on the first day does not make someone feel special, makes them feel easy and vulnerable. Most women don't give it up easy like that. Leave before you hit it. Facts. Dick don't see the house when it's up. It's time to go. Okay.
Mhm.
Thoughts, Barbie?
I said, well, I mean,
They both got off even.
what?
Jeez. I'll just read the comment from Facebook Live
I'm
on
just saying,
Hots.
laying on a fork ain't nothing. Like
What did you land on?
a gun. Yeah. It's a whole pistol. What? His house wasn't dirty or anything. He just forgot that the gun was on the bed.
This is called gun safety. Okay. What are we doing here? You were like, oh, what's that digging into my back? And it was a whole weapon?
No, didn't even I mean, I thought it might have been his laptop or something. Like, 'cause I just felt something called cold metal.
Right. Yeah, sure. And laptop sounds good. So we're good with that. We're just going to go ahead and just, on the laptop. That's crazy.
Wait, what did you?
I mean, like, there's a lot of actions. Shots fired, literally. Right. Man, this just took a whole turn. I've done that too. Raven, you have not done that. You have not found out that you were hooking up on a whole weapon. Man.
A MacBook feels like that. Exactly.
What kind of moves was that now, sir? That was my imitation of the situation that was probably happening there.
And he's not like a gangster or anything. He's a country boy. Like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
was Fountain Inn.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
so
that
he-
the guy that took you fishing on your first
Hell
date?
nah.
Okay.
We didn't go there for that. Was it with that one.
Oh, okay, got it.
Got to see it through. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh, man, that's crazy to me. Listen, coming up here in just about let's say 5 minutes, we are going to talk about this girl. Can you imagine, Barbie? You've talked about this, right? Can I share the plastic surgery that you want to get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's fine.
So she's talked about wanting to get a reduction,
Yeah.
right? Imagine, if you will. All right, you're going into the doctor and you're asking for them to do a reduction on your boobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wake up and you've got enlargements. Like, they
I
actually
would be
put
so mad.
implants in to make them even bigger.
I would be so mad.
Right. And on top of that, you didn't even ask for a tummy tuck. They gave you a tummy tuck as well.
Well, that's okay.
Well, and I thought that too, but apparently this girl, she can't have a tummy tuck.
Why?
Because I guess you don't have enough skin. If you don't have enough skin, you're not supposed to get it.
No, yeah. It's for if you have extra skin, they take that off.
Right. So she didn't have extra skin, and she
And
was
still got a tummy tuck.
still got a tummy tuck.
Ooh,
Which-
I bet that's tight.
Right. I take a fork in the back for Barbie. All right, AA Ron. Not that AA Ron.
I'm about to say.
Marie said lawsuit. He said open Cheetos bag on the floor. That's last minute. Yeah, I know. Man. Tummy tuck better not be on my bill. Well, and that's the other thing. I mean, like, that whole surgery's free, right?
Yeah.
But you
better
have to
be.
have another surgery on top of
And
it.
that's got to be a free one because you didn't ask for bigger boobs.
Right. I agree. Let me make sure I got the full story here, and we'll be good to go. There it is.
Big breast, big bag lawsuit. Okay. Because, like, I could not imagine getting enlarged. Like, I would be pissed.
What do you mean? Who wouldn't? Dex would too on Twitch. You talking about hook up with a girl? And I don't judge people though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'd have to see the place. I would be taken back, but I wouldn't ghost the girl if she had a messy
Mhm.
place. That's the other thing that, by the way, in that whole ghosted that we didn't really talk about is, I mean, like, is that a deal breaker for you if they have a really messy place?
If it's like, It just depends. Like if it's like completely dirty, like filth, like you have grit and like this, like if it's just completely disgusting,
Right.
then okay, yeah, nah.
Okay.
But I mean, junkie,
What if they have a
I
messy
move
car?
fast. I move, if you're in a car, I move fast. I'm always like, my closet is hell. I will tell you that.
Really?
Yes.
You should take a picture of your
No.
closet one day.
That ain't for everybody to see.
Why not?
I don't let y'all that
Communication.
close.
Text, quit lying. No, I would. I would be open. Chelsea says I would. Would I dump the girl? No. 3 kids. It's hard to keep clean. Have to wait till they go to bed before it's spotless every day. Really? I mean, I can understand that. I mean, having 3 kids, that's a lot.
Like my sister has, like she just has. Kingston has his toys. Like sometimes it's just toys.
Mm-hmm.
you
Everywhere?
know? Like at the bottom, like his little chest thing, and he'll just pull everything out. And I mean,
Gross home isn't for me. A lot of comments on that. You know what? I'll show you guys the picture of the girl. Gosh, I don't know. It's gonna
picture
probably
of
get
who?
blurred. Huh?
Oh, the plastic surgery girl.
Yeah, let me go ahead and find that real quick. Hold on a second, guys. Is my email logged in here on this computer, Jared? Gmail? Yeah. It is.
Heather, yes, okay. The whole 9 yards. She want the tummy tuck, do a full body contour while I'm out, throw in some Botox in the forehead, and the whole 9.
All right, there we go. You see that, Jared? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
All right.
Kingston knows the cleanup song. He does. He walks around going like this and clean it up.
I wish I could preview what was about to come up because I don't know if this is going to show the right thing or not. Here we go. Ready?
What?
Cross your fingers. There it is. Yo. Take a look on your screen. It's about to come up. There's a delay for you. Right? So that's the girl ahead of time on the left there. And then
Who was the doctor? I want to know the doctor.
Right.
Who she go to? Where did she go to? Was it like?
Florida. It was in Florida. She's 29. Her name's Tiffany.
Oh, yes. I want
also-
to know who she went to. Let me look her up.
Mistakenly had an extended tummy tuck and liposuction. Oh, wow. So there was
There's-
liposuction there after she checked in for her procedure in November last year. Woke up in the absolute worst pain. Tampa-based Mills, that's her, Tiffany, claims that the implants later tore. Ooh, gosh, that's crazy. Oh, so that's what that top thing is. Or both of those. That's probably why
Yeah, 'cause
that's
you gotta
there.
have enough skin to
Yeah.
go bigger there too.
Right.
Jesus.
That's crazy. Can you imagine that?
There's some good surgeons in Florida.
Right. Is there any more to
But
this?
I need to
Oh,
know
there
who her
she is
doctor
with her kids. Oh, wow. Where? Get that ad off. I can't get it. Oh, whoops. That's why.
Man.
I'm on the wrong thing. We're taking that off. Stupid New York Times. There she is with her kids. Let's see other pictures on this. Yeah. Wow. She wanted a reduction from that. Oh, no. It hasn't got there yet.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You see it?
Woo!
Right? That's
Woo-wee!
crazy. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit.
Woo!
Right? Would you be freaked out?
I'd be ready to fight.
And that's got to be a scar, right?
I mean, yeah, there's gonna be scars for sure.
On TikTok, they got a horrible botched boob job. Yeah, and I've heard that. That's what we're going to talk about here in just a second. Well, actually, right now.
Brianna trying to press the X on the ad.
Yo, so we are on live, and we just showed some of the pictures, but man, I can't even imagine being in this situation. So, I mean, and keep in mind, you're going in to get some kind of surgery. You're getting some kind of medical procedure done, right?
Right.
And it's really important that they have the right chart.
Right, because they did the total opposite on this girl.
Right. So her name is Tiffany. She lives in Florida. Okay. She goes into a plastic surgeon. I believe this is in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
So they have good surgeons there, I would think.
Yeah,
You know, Tampa's a big city.
and in Miami, yeah.
Yeah, in Miami. So she goes in, someone messed up the paperwork. Instead of getting a breast reduction, they ended up putting implants in her.
Yeah, she got an enhancement and a tummy tuck and lipo that she didn't ask for. I don't
And
even think she needed that.
Right. So the tummy tuck, apparently they said that there wasn't enough skin to do that. And so we showed some of the pictures on the news story, and it is crazy.
Ugh.
Like when you see that, it's just, and like that's going to scar. And it goes all the way around to her, from her hips to her other hip.
Yeah, it's a tummy tuck.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Hell, I don't know. But still, and then was it implants? They popped.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. We're on the Facebook Live. Somebody said she needed a BBL.
Well, listen to them. That was not something that was actually put on the thing either. But the question, what really, got me thinking is, this happens, and that's what's so scary, because we've talked about that one story where they were supposed to go in and amputate the guy's right leg.
And they took the left leg.
They took the left leg. And so many people called in the medical field, and they're like, there's no way that's going to happen. They mark the leg that's not supposed to be taken, right, with a bunch of X's.
Yeah.
Or the one that is supposed to. I don't know. Either way, I would make that mistake.
Yep. You'd be cutting off the wrong leg.
But the person that was supposed to do the marker and mark up the leg that was not supposed to be taken marked up the wrong leg. It's crazy. So here's our number, 866-639-4689. Have you ever gone in for any kind of medical procedure and they botched it? There was something like either the paperwork got mixed up, you were supposed to have one thing, and they gave you something else. I remember when I was a kid, Cleveland Middle School, I had a substitute teacher, almost died. He was young. They were supposed to give him something that slowed his heart down because it was beating too fast.
They sped it up?
Sped it up.
Whoa.
Right. And I mean, like, he was 25 or something like that. He was like a student teacher or something like that. He was gone for a couple of weeks, and we're like, where did Mr. Such and Such go? They told us. I was like, wow, man, HIPAA. But
You're right.
still, 866.
Traumatizing for a kid to know.
Right. I was at middle school. 866-639-4689. Give us a call. Have you ever been in that situation? Hopefully not. Maybe it's someone you know where they went in and they did the wrong thing medically.
Botch stories.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
Not the melanin making her look like a Chick-fil-A cow. I don't think your fat has a color.
Good morning. Hang on just a second. You're going to be our first person up. Hey, good morning. We've got one call ahead of you. Can you hang on?
Sure.
All right. There's a little bit of a echo in that one. Jeez. All right, here we go. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Sarah, and I live in Greenville.
Okay. So what happened?
So I'm only 25. I've had 5 shoulder surgeries. When I had my 3rd shoulder surgery, my surgeon had completely botched it. He ended up shaving down a bone in my arm.
Oh, my gosh.
My collarbone was sticking. Yeah, so my collarbone started sticking up out over my shoulder. I had to get a second opinion, and I had to have 2 shoulder surgeries and a plate screwed into my collarbone to fix it.
Oh, so what happened? Did you sue?
Yeah.
Did you get money? Like, all your surgeries should be
So
free.
Right, but the crazy thing is I've called multiple lawyers, and because they say a lot of doctors have a brotherhood type thing, and the surgeons I went to work across the street from each other. They work for just different hospitals, but a lot of the lawyers said that they won't take my case because they don't think the doctor will speak out against the other doctor.
Oh, that's messed up.
Go out of
That's
state.
so messed up.
Right? That's crazy. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. Did this happen recently?
Yeah. Yeah, I had all 3 of these surgeries in 2021.
Wow. Wow. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning. My name is Terry. I'm calling from Knoxville. I'm actually on my way to the hospital to have a procedure done.
Oh, no.
You guys going, oh, no. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just having something done in my esophagus. I said, this is the last thing I need.
Oh, no. I'm so
so nervous.
Listen, I'll be praying for you, girl. You got this.
Yeah, and all you got to do, it's a simple thing. Hey, make sure, just say, hey, double check my chart. That's all you got to say. That's it.
Yep.
Make sure you're doing what you need to do. Boom. Thank you for your call.
So it just helps you. All right. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you. I couldn't even imagine if that was me. God, that would suck. Good morning. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Good morning, guys. It's MK.
MK, go ahead.
So I was really sick a few years ago. I had pneumonia and strep throat at the same time. And I explained to the doctors that I could not have penicillin because it gives me an allergic reaction and it'll make my throat swell shut. And so they had an IV running through me to give me fluids because I was severely dehydrated. And a nurse comes in and gives me medicine through my IV. And after about, I want to say like 10 or 15 minutes, I started to get like where I could not breathe.
It was
and so I
penicillin.
pressed the call light. I was like, something's going on. And the nurse ended up giving me penicillin, and it was supposed to go to another patient.
Dumb.
Check
Oh my
those
gosh.
charts.
Did you sue, or did they take care of your bill?
I mean, yeah, they took care of the bill, and thank God I caught on to it like early enough, or like I don't know what would have happened. I hope I
You
would have
would've
died.
died.
I mean,
Right. Yeah.
obviously,
Seriously.
but yeah, I definitely felt my throat swelling.
I'm the same way. So, that's a scary thing. Thank you for your call, MK, as always.
You're
Yo,
allergic to penicillin?
I am. Yeah. I have to put that down on every single one of my sheets.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Thank you for telling me.
I know. Yeah. Now we learn. Little bit. Sharing is caring.
Wow.
Yep. Let's get into some of these comments because I did see some people sharing some stories that I want to get to on here too. They messed up my dad's laser eye surgery. I'm thinking about getting that. He had to get a prosthetic eye? No.
Whoa, how'd that work?
I'm thinking about actually getting one of those.
Prosthetic eye?
No, laser.
LASIK?
LASIK? Yeah. Dude, that scares me. Shoot.
That is scary.
Can you imagine
Yes,
20
because they move in with you, and that's how your house is gonna be, and it's gonna be your life. Oh, Josh. Yeah, Kendall, these are definitely simple mistakes.
They are simple
Yeah.
mistakes. As simple as one piece of paper going in the wrong file. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be crazy to me.
Sarah is allergic to Benadryl. Whew. Benadryl takes me out, y'all. I cannot. Like, if it's like if it's not the non-drowsy, I'm like, I'm out. I had to take some on a cruise one time,
Yeah.
and I was out like a light. I was like, nope, not gonna ruin my cruise experience. I'll just walk around with a swollen knee. And did. I've had cataracts removed from both eyes, and those were the best drugs.
Okay. Get out of here. Got a minute and 30.
You have to go out of state to file a lawsuit, and there's a statute of limitation as well. I'd go out of town. When I went in to have my third child, the nurse was supposed to leave my epidural in so I could have my tubes tied the next day. She took it out, and when I went in to actually get it done, the doctor told me I was going to have to either be put to sleep or have a spinal tap. I said, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Roll me back to my room and give my husband a vasectomy for $500, Alex.
Oof.
Snip, snip. Was your husband okay with the vasectomy?
Is this what? The girl had a vasectomy?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, wait, what?
No, her husband. I just had a C-section with twins, and first of all, they stapled me closed, and they left my staples in for 2 weeks longer than they were supposed to. They couldn't get my staples out, and it's still infected a month later. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. All right, here we go.
Y'all scare me.
Can you imagine going to let's see?
The childbirth things. Woo. Makes my skin crawl. The scars always look like that after surgery. Yeah, they always look disgusting. It'll heal and fade, but that's
All right,
still
here we
a
go.
lawsuit.
I feel so bad. There's this girl who is actually going to the hospital right now to have like some kind of surgery on her throat. And she was like, thanks a lot, guys. Wow. Here I am hearing these
She's gonna
stories.
be fine. She's going to be just fine because hopefully those doctors are listening and like, yep, I'm double checking charts today.
That's right. Today, if you're a nurse, you're a doctor, or anything like that, and you're listening, double check the chart. Make sure that the chart is with the right person.
Yes.
This all started because we were talking about this girl who went in to have a breast reduction surgery. They got the charts flipped, and guess what?
They gave her more boobs and a tummy tuck and lipo.
She wasn't supposed to have any of that done. She just wanted a simple breast reduction.
Right?
Could you imagine? And waking up, and next thing you know, you're just like, oh, man, I really didn't want these D's, and now you got H's on.
Ah!
You know what I'm saying?
Back pain.
Good morning. She's not alone. Take a listen to some of these other stories. Have you ever gone to the doctor and they messed something up? Like there was a botched thing. Maybe, whatever, the charts got mixed up. Good morning. Go ahead. Tell us your story from Greenville.
So I'm only 25. I've had 5 shoulder surgeries. When I had my 3rd shoulder surgery, my surgeon had completely botched it. He ended up shaving down a bone in my arm.
Oh, my
so
gosh.
my collarbone was sticking. Yeah, so my collarbone started sticking up out over my shoulder. I had to get a second opinion, and I had to have 2 shoulder surgeries and a plate screwed into my collarbone to fix it.
Ooh. So what happened? Did you sue?
Yeah.
Did you get money? Like, all your surgeries should be
So
free.
Right, but the crazy thing is I've called multiple lawyers, and because they say a lot of doctors have a brotherhood.
Right. And so we had a comment that addressed that on our live. We are on live on the Hot Facebook page, Twitch, Dex and Barbie T, as well as YouTube, Dex and Barbie T. But what did they say? So you
You have
need
to go to out of state, and there is like a statute of limitations as well.
So this all happened last year for her. So I feel like
I think she has time.
Right. Good morning, MK. So what happened with you? You went to the doctor because you were dealing with some health issues. It's important that this is in her chart. It's in mine.
I could not have penicillin because it gives me an allergic reaction and it'll make my throat swell shut. They had an IV running through me to give me fluids because I was severely dehydrated. A nurse comes in and gives me medicine through my IV. And after about, 10 or 15 minutes, I started to get where I could not breathe.
It was
and so I pressed the
penicillin?
call light. I was like, something's going on. And the nurse ended up giving me penicillin, and it was supposed to go to another patient.
Wow. I would probably be dead if that happened to me.
Yeah, luckily she didn't.
Right. 866-639-4689. Has this ever happened to you or someone you know where you went in to have one procedure and wake up and they messed things up? What? Your eyes just lit up.
Ooh.
Save
Heather,
that.
Okay.
Save it. We'll go ahead and be back with that story and others. If you have a story, hit us up. Again, 866-639-4689. What did Heather say?
Heather said, I had 2 back surgeries, and the third was to repair the damage of the 2 back surgeries, but they couldn't undo scar tissue and damaged nerves. The doctor screwed the pedicle screw through the bone into the nerve both times, and the second surgery done caused a second fracture. I had a lot of second opinions, and no one would touch me because they didn't know what the doctor did and why, and was worried about a lawsuit. But I spoke to at least 10 lawyers, and they said that when it comes to the spine, it's impossible to know the outcome, and I wouldn't win. So now, 12 years later, I'm in a lot of pain, and it's only gotten worse over the years.
Heather.
Doctor diagnosed me as disabled, but I couldn't get approved for disability, and I'm on high pain meds, and they barely work. So my life has been 24/7 pain, and I got nothing for it.
That's insane. That's insane.
I am so sorry.
Heather. I can't even imagine if that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Can you throw hands? Because I will do that with the doctor. I would do that for you. Because
Wilford Brimley's.
Oh, my
mustache.
gosh.
Heather, that is freaking awful. I agree. Why don't the nurses just say, hey, this is penicillin before they stick you with it? That's a very good point. Very good point. Hey, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Cheyenne. I'm calling from Easley.
Go ahead. Share your story.
It's not actually a story about me personally, but I sat in on a jury case one time, and it was a malpractice case where the doctor actually nicked the temporal artery nerve of a 80-year-old man, and he could no longer blink. Like, he could not close his eyes.
So what did he have to do to blink? I mean, you have to blink.
Oh, my gosh. I can't even stop blinking to act like I can't blink.
Right. Yeah.
He had to physically, close his eyes himself. And he was sitting in there while we were at the jury. And there was actually a bunch of doctors that were against that other doctor.
So they came to
so-
the 80-year-old's defense.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when he
I was like-
slept, his eyes were open.
Oh, he would close them
Yeah,
so that they'd stay closed.
He had to. He said he had to tape them shut to sleep.
So they always
felt
wanted
so
to
bad.
stay open.
Yeah,
So he couldn't
because
just, like,
he hit like a main nerve that you're not supposed to. It's a nerve that you're not even supposed to go near.
Right.
And all the other doctors were like, you should know that this is
Common sense.
an area you don't touch.
Right. Right.
did his
Yeah.
eyes constantly water?
Yeah, yeah. He
Wow.
always looked like he was just crying. I felt so bad for him.
So when you were in the trial, so you were on the jury, when you were,
Yeah.
would see him in there, I mean, like you would literally see him raise his hands to his eyes and blink and open and close his eyes.
Yeah, and he was he had like, tissues constantly just wiping his face because he was always looked like he was crying.
So how much did he
Aw.
end up winning in that case?
I don't know the exact amount, because I mean it was a very large amount because we all, obviously sided with him,
Sure.
and they had to take out all the lawyers and then the doctors, that came and was with him, so they had, they got their cut too, but
Right.
he did get I think he got a large portion.
Okay. Well, good. I hope he got a million at least.
Right?
Gosh.
I hope. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing the story. Man, I can't even imagine
Did they
being on
ever
that.
were they able to fix it? His eyes? Did any doctor fix it?
I don't think they could fix it. I
Oh.
think that was I think it just whatever it was, like paralyzed, that part of his face.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it was really sad.
Thank you for your call.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Megan says that she works in personal injury, including medical malpractice, and it is so hard to prove. The accepted case criteria list is a short one. See, and I
That's
find
not
that
fair.
right.
Because doctors are not perfect.
Well,
and they
and,
be effing up.
and sometimes it might not be the doctor's fault. I mean, it could be the person, whoever does that chart that puts it in front of them and says, yo, you're supposed to give this person a reduction, and they end up putting a boob implant in place. You know what I mean? I mean, like, what happens in that situation, Megan? Like, because it's not the doctor's fault in that situation. I'm going hunting for the doctor if it was me. Yeah. I mean, like, could you imagine never being able to blink?
No.
Keep your eyes open for as long as you can. This is the best live ever. Okay. Keep going. How long do you think she'll make it?
I think I'm about to blink.
Yo, look at your face on the live.
Okay, I can't.
That's all?
I can't.
You could go longer than that.
My eyes are dry as F.
Right? Okay. Listen,
I think it's the lash glue.
let's go ahead and wrap. This is the
Whoa.
best live ever.
Marie, all of your births were natural. You're a freak. You're a super freak. You're superhuman.
Why?
I can't. Natural? Have you seen? Can I? Oh, I'm gonna
You
text my
have.
sister.
I haven't.
I have it on my phone. I will show you.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need to see that. I'm just saying, after a couple, isn't it like really easy?
Like, it hurts to even put a tampon in sometimes. A baby?
After how
And
many?
she's got 4?
4. Yeah. So by the 4th one, it's just. No, I mean, no offense. I'm just saying.
They don't just blow out, bro. Because it goes back. Your hoo-ha
And all my labors were also natural. See, there you go.
Ooh, y'all crazy too.
Uh,
I didn't even listen, y'all. I was in there rubbing my sister, and I couldn't take it, and I was ending up rubbing myself, saying, "You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be
You're gonna
okay."
see-
And I was rubbing myself.
Marie's calling me. Oh, great. I know that's you, Marie. Please don't be mad at me. All right, here we go. Pizza Hut.
Dex, you know it's me.
What's up, Marie? What's going on? How you doing?
And no, it's not like that. No, not at all. And my 4th baby, no medication at all.
Well, there you go. Look at that. You didn't even need medication for the 4th baby, though.
Pam said after
No,
the
I
3rd, they
did
just
need
fall
it. It
out.
hurt like
Do what?
Look, no, that's not true. That is not true. My fourth baby was 1 ounce from 9 pounds. No, they don't just pop out. That was the worst.
What was okay? So
And I tried to get an epidural, but they put it in the wrong spot, and it only numbs half of my body, so I had excruciating pain on the other half. When they went to reposition the epidural, my baby head came down, so they couldn't put it back in, so I had to go through the birth naturally.
Woo.
I was begging
Child.
the doctor to look. This hurt. Cut me. I don't care. Cut me. And they would not.
Ooh, listen, I'm telling you, I can't do that. I'm about to get on birth control.
I was about to
go
say you're
back.
not on birth control
I'm
anymore.
about to go back.
My first son,
Shit.
my oldest, they didn't want to give me an epidural. I grabbed that nurse around her throat and would not let her go until they gave me an epidural. All the nurses could not make me let her go. Y'all finna give me something for this pain, or this bitch gonna feel everything I feel.
When
What?
you say natural, so does that mean that like you didn't do a C-section or anything like that? The last one you didn't even
None
have
of that.
drugs. Wow. Okay.
Y'all crazy.
Right.
And y'all,
But don't get mad at me because I got that snapback Dex. Ain't no babies dropping up out of here like that. No.
Hey, listen, I love you.
Now, if
I
laugh
love you
too
to
hard,
death.
I might a little bit, but that's it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't gonna lie. If I had 4 kids that was like 9, 11, I see 11 pounds, like I would look at them with like, you MF. Like I would just be like, oh, no.
She said no medicine for her.
My
She
last
had
baby
4, I think.
was 1 ounce from 9 pounds with no medication. That was the worst pain I've ever been in.
I've heard
And y'all keep doing this over and over. Like it's fun.
because they love kids. You
I
love
my
kids, don't you?
now. I would not trade my kids for the world.
Adoption might be
Now,
for
they
me.
daddies could kick rocks, but I love my kids.
Adoption. Adoption might be for me. And then that's another thing. Woo! The man that does this to me, woo!
Yeah.
That's got to be love. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
I'll be in the waiting room. That's crazy. Thank you very much, Marie. That's crazy. By the way, I have heard that for guys, the closest we'll ever come to feeling what pregnancy pain is passing a what's it called?
Kidney stone?
Kidney stone. Yeah.
Well, I hope you all get them.
No, come on. Thank you, Marie. Is that right? I've never had a kidney stone. Rick, have you ever had a kidney stone? My mom said I came out sideways. Oh, God, I can't even imagine if that was true. That'd be insane. Oop, let me hit this button. All right.
Yeah. I don't want to feel nothing. Actually, can they put you to sleep during pregnancy, like during birth? Because that's what I would prefer. Just put me to sleep and then get it out.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best option for me. Because I don't want to see it. I don't remember nothing. And don't give it to me disgusting. Clean it up. Put some clothes on it. Then pass it over.
Yo, real quick, while we have you online, I need to wrap. But here's my question. My mom had a broken pelvis. Oh, gosh.
A kid broke her coochie?
Yeah. Wilford Bradley's mustache on Twitch. I had to come out a weird way, and it was very painful for her. Gosh, man. These childbirthing stories.
Reed, that's how your grandma had her baby? She was asleep. They need to bring that back. The only way you're going to see the little BTs around here, put me to sleep. Knock me out.
McKinsey, that's who it is over there. Okay, cool. That's the closest a woman
is
can
ghetto.
feel to the man flu is childbirth. Shut up.
Husband there each time, biggest 9. Okay, so did y'all let y'all husbands look down there? Because my friend's mama was like, never let your man look down there.
Because they'll
he
never
won't.
look at it the same. I've
Yeah.
heard that too.
Hell, I don't.
Yeah. Did you actually look down there for your sister?
It's on my phone. And I was like, yo.
So you were down there instead
I was
of...
at the top. And I didn't look. I didn't want to look down there because I was about to pass out. I mean, like, it's a whole lot of shit
Well,
going on
how's it
in
on
there.
your phone?
Because somebody had it, her friend had it and was recording. I didn't know she was recording on my phone.
Oh, so you were like, what's this video? And next thing you know, dang, I had 7 babies without me.
7 babies?
Stacy.
What kind of coochie y'all got? Y'all got that super...
Iron coochie right there. Wow, it's like Iron Chef.
Right.
Shing.
Super crotch. I could not.
Impressive. Goodness.
That is impressive. Shout out to all the women out there.
Catholic.
Baby, listen.
I guess I'll just do this on the air because I'm curious to see what your thoughts are because we do want to touch on the Ukraine thing.
Right.
But I want to see what people's thoughts are whenever it comes to Russian hackers because I talked to someone yesterday. They work for a company that has a bunch. They do IT, and the company services a bunch of different clients. So if you can't afford an IT person for your company, then you hire them out. And he says that the amount of Russian hacks has been insane already.
Mm. I just want to do one thing with mine. I don't want to do all that.
Okay, so as you know, you've probably been watching the news, probably seen it on like whatever social media that you've been on.
Mm-hmm.
Russia invading Ukraine. You know, we were talking about this off air. It's kind of insane because when we were growing up, we were just reading about this kind of stuff in history books where like actual countries, big countries, not like small countries, but like Russia, like a big country would like legit like invade another country and try to take them over.
Yeah, that's insane.
Right.
I can't believe this is happening.
And now we're living it. And if you've seen some of the pictures, did you see the massive explosion?
Yeah.
Like,
and then Byron talking about he want to get involved. Can we not?
well, so if
I don't want to.
the reason why I'm bringing this up is so he has got involved as far as sanctions. So we've put on sanctions. We've been talking about doing it. They said that they were going to do it. They warned them, okay, we're going to do some harsh economic sanctions on Russia. But one of the things that was said is, all right, well, get ready. I mean, like Putin literally said, well, we're going to send our hackers after you guys. So have fun with that. And so I heard that, and then all of a sudden, I want to run this by you. This is something that happened yesterday. One of my friends, he works in IT.
Uh-huh.
He works for a company that services a bunch of other, businesses. So if you can't afford to hire like a full-time IT person, you just use them, and then they come out as a service, fix your computers. And he said that he was so slammed, he said specifically because of Russian hackers.
Really? So they're just going in and hacking their system?
Hacking their system. There's viruses that they're throwing out our way. You know what I mean? Like the corona of computers is going on right now. And I was thinking to myself, like, we haven't dealt with that. I haven't seen any issues like that.
No.
But I was just kind of curious, like, that quickly? Come on. But he said specifically, he was like, nah, man, seriously. Like, they are, like, launching these kinds of cyber attacks. And I'm thinking to myself, that's got to be nuts.
Oh, God. That is scary. But, I mean, let's just keep it there.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're worried that we're going to go in with military.
Yeah, I don't want to.
No, I'm serious too. It's scary because, like, again, when you start seeing, we'll show some of these. We're still streaming on Facebook Live on Hot's Facebook and on Dex and Barbie T on Twitch and YouTube. But man, looking at some of the pictures, like the actual troops coming in, there was one that they were showing on the news where there's like thousands of cars like trying to get out of a city. What?
We're on Facebook Live. They said, watch the show get hacked by Russia, and it'll be Putin and Barbie T show.
Seriously. Yeah. They'll switch it out. Next thing you know, my face isn't even on the marketing. It can happen. Curious if you have dealt with something like this. Be careful. Don't click on any emails.
Oh, not at all.
No links. That's how they get you, is the links.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Tank. I'm glad that you're on here, too.
Tank, what's up, boo?
Okay. I bet learning Russian on just think, you've been, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay. I wouldn't mind if they hacked the student loans and deleted everything and hacked the credit bureau and give us all 800 plus scores. Be for the people.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Putin want that smoke. Well, and so let me show you. Let's see if I can show you. I'll show you a couple of things. One, if you're not following our TikTok, please do. But let me show you some of the pictures that we've gotten so far. Ooh, there's that tummy tuck girl.
Child, y'all. Ooh, I forgot about this. Y'all, how about, no, I can't even tell you.
What?
I'll tell y'all another day. Remind me. I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
Bump it. Ain't who gonna check me? I don't care. Anyway. So last night I had my networking event, right?
Yeah.
It was a good little crowd, boo. We hanging out. At the end, somebody came in, and I think it was this couple. Why was it somebody that I used to talk to? And he was looking mighty shocked, and I think he just messaged me.
And he was with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap.
He did. I was like, I couldn't make out. I was like, was it him? Is that him? I was like, nah, that ain't him. And I was like, yep, that's him. I seen the tattoos. I said, yeah, that's him. And I just kept it moving. I didn't speak.
Dude,
You
that's
know.
nuts. Let me
And
see
it was
if I can-
definitely him because he just messaged me.
you know for sure now?
Yup.
Okay, let me show you these pictures real quick so that while we have you guys on. Is that it? There it is. That's the explosion picture that we were talking about. Barbie,
And
you
he
see
said, I thought that was you.
that? That's the explosion picture that we were talking about.
That's crazy. That's scary.
Isn't
Lord,
it?
please. I'm about to pray. Because,
What kind of explosion is that? And why are they like doing that? That seems like a little excessive. When I think of Ukraine, I don't think like they're like hardcore like that.
He saw your V-Day video. Bump him. Okay.
Who did?
Talking about.
Oh,
this
the
dude.
comments coming in?
Yeah.
Um,
Tell him you got a boyfriend.
mm-hmm. Good morning. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Good morning, Jackson Barbie T. It's your favorite person, Melissa from Simpsonville.
What up, Melissa? Go ahead.
Good morning. So, all this stuff is like truly, truly legit, but you know what? I have a big story for you guys about Facebook love scammers.
Who?
Facebook
It
love
happened-
scammers?
Facebook love scammers. There's a dating app on Facebook. You go to your Facebook and there's a dating thing. There are so many in there that are so false. And I've done some research on it because I found one and I just knew that he was like literally way too good to be true. They were posing to be an American soldier, and basically what they do, they quickly pronounce their love for you. And
That's
then
normal.
they give you like this sob story. Yeah, it's awful. They give you this sob story, and then they want you to send them like gift cards and stuff. If you'll look up, this is a legit story, and I just felt funny about the poor guy's name is Jake Hudson, and he's with the United States Air Force, and he lives in Oklahoma. He was on the news and everything. You guys really need to look that up because it was like I found a fake account that was of him, and I knew it was just like too good to be true. And I have a lot of military people and stuff in my family, so the story that he was telling me I knew was bullshit. So I looked it up, and you'd be surprised at how many people get scammed over this. But
Listen, here's what you need to do. You got Netflix?
no,
Oh, get Netflix.
I can't Netflix until.
Okay. Well, no,
I know I need to upgrade.
Netflix. And when you get Netflix, go look up Tinder Swindler.
And
Have you seen
don't
that?
you dare send anybody any money, Melissa. I know you used to be a sugar mama.
Yeah, so don't do that either. We got to hop off. Thank you.
Know.
Tinder Swindler, have you seen that? Man, F Facebook. You can say that over there because they're not going to ban you, Mackenzie. Mackenzie got banned on Facebook, guys.
I know. We still
Um,
love you, Mackenzie. Riding with Biden requires some extreme insurance coverage these days.
Jesus.
Yo, Biden, I ain't gonna, let's not
Nope,
even.
we're not going political. Don't you do
I
it.
was about to go in on him, but all I know is he better clear them loans.
Clear
he better
those
clear them
loans?
loans, the student loans.
I don't think
'Cause he
that's going to
lied.
happen.
Or I'm going to tell Putin who to hack.
Jared, where was
Hack
that?
Sally Mae, Navient,
850, the
all the student
relationship
loans.
with people that committed murder. Where's that?
They can also hack hospital devices and machines and stuff.
Yes, they can.
That is scary.
There it is. I found it. Thank
Like,
you.
what if they hacked somebody's stuff while in surgery or somebody on life support, like all the people on life support?
Gosh, I can't believe that this is Nancy Grace. I don't like her, but man,
Nancy
this is such a
Grace.
crazy story. Here we go.
Why you don't like Nancy? What she do to you?
I'm just not a fan of her. She's so like
Loud?
polarized. Yes. Ugh. All right, so this is kind of wild. New special. It's called Marrying a Murderer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do you
So,
watch? Are you into that, by the way?
I wouldn't mind.
So many people are into like that, the murder TV shows, like How Did They Do It kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And like true crime. That's
All
it.
women love those shows.
Right. It's insane. Women go to sleep watching this kind of stuff.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
murder lulls them into a sleep. That's what scares me. So now the latest special is called Marrying a Murderer, where several women who are on there, they actually are choosing to be with men who have committed murder.
See, okay.
It's so interesting
There's
because we
different
just talked about something like
cases.
this.
Like, okay, what if they were protecting someone? What if it was self-defense?
A lot of these girls
But-
just want a bad boy that's like, this. I guess the thrill.
I'm not gonna lie. We've talked about this before. The hot mug shots.
Yeah,
Some of them fine.
but it's insane. They murdered people. You know what I'm saying? And not like, I mean, we're talking Ted Bundy. Like when I've seen some of these, like they'll talk about like the groupies. Like these guys have groupies. It's insane.
Well, I
and
bet they get money on the books all the time.
I'm sure they do. And so this one girl, Teresa, she opened up about marrying not just one murderer, but she's she's married 2 murderers. I wanted to be with somebody who was serving a long time so he wouldn't get out and basically break my heart or hurt me. That's what the Teresa girl is. So she was specifically looking for someone that was gone away for like 20 years, 30 years.
Like I like my long distance.
Yeah, except it's like, jail prison.
Brianna says it makes us feel safer.
Watching the true crime murders?
No, being with a murderer.
Why?
I guess because, like, he won't murder you, but if somebody bothers you,
Dumb.
you're
No.
protected or whatever.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think that's how it works. I think he gets out and then you hey honey, what's for dinner? Oh, I just ordered pizza. Oh, damn it, pizza again? Stab, stab, stab.
It's not funny. It's not funny at
But
all.
it's true. I'm not joking. That
Oh,
stuff happens.
I don't know. Maybe it was like, I don't know.
I don't
Not
see
a serial killer, but if it was someone that had they got put into a situation where, they just had to do that to get out of to be safe or
You're
protect
trying to
someone.
explain it
I don't
away,
know,
and it
but I'm just
sounds
saying,
like you're
there's
trying.
levels to it. That's all I'm saying. I need to know what was the case. I got to read the case.
I don't think it matters. As long as you've murdered someone, these women are like, yes.
Oh gosh.
See, it sounds creepy. That's
That
what this
face
whole
you just made.
exactly. Screenshot that.
Get that out of my ears.
I'm just saying, be careful. It's happening.
That sound. Yeah. That was so loud in my ears. I feel violated. HR.
Good morning. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Good morning, guys. It's Jerry Ann.
All right. What are your thoughts
just
on this? Do you
want to
do
say-
this? Are you wanting to find a murderer?
No, I'm just kidding. I agree with Barbie. Like, there's different degrees. Like, if somebody murdered somebody to, keep their family safe or whatever, like, in that instance, self-defense, then, like, I'm fine with that. But I'm not, like, I don't appreciate how Ted Bundy is made into, like,
I agree.
like, romanticized.
But that's what we're
Like,
talking
that's-
about. I mean, like, we're not talking about the guy who was like defending some woman from like some guy who, hit her or something like that. We're talking about these guys who are like serial killers, dangerous minds kind of stuff.
No. See, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not in with all that shit. That's
Right?
Thank you. Do you watch the murder mysteries though? Like, do you watch the true crime murders?
No, I don't watch any of that.
Really?
No, I don't have time for that. Mm-mm.
Okay. Thank
I'm
you.
just not. So when we went to New Orleans, there was like what is it, the murder museum or whatever, and it has like all of those famous people in it. And I'm just like, what is the thrill here? Because it's disgusting to me. But
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But there is enough people that are in it that they can actually fund a whole museum based off of that. Dex, that face you made will live rent free in my head. Well, I'm telling you, man.
They were doomed from I Do.
Good morning. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Anderson.
Go ahead. Is this Crystal?
I'm sorry.
Oh, nope. Sorry. I thought you sounded familiar. Go ahead. Tell us your thoughts.
No, y'all are talking about the murderers. Think about it. They can't cheat on you, and they can't leave you.
Sure, they can leave you.
No, where they gonna go? They're in jail.
They can definitely cheat. They got
Oh.
multiple.
Well,
They got multiples.
I mean,
So let me ask you this: Do you watch the real true crimes, murders, and all that kind of stuff? Do you kind of get it? Do you feel it?
No, I'm more of like a Criminal Minds. I watch that kind of.
I do.
I go for the good guys.
Okay. Good. Good. I'm glad. And by the way, have you ever watched Criminal Minds,
I
Barbie?
don't think so.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, you have to. It's been great. Yes.
It's
Is
so
it,
good.
Is it on Hulu, Netflix?
I think it's on
Netflix.
Hulu. Netflix probably, yeah. Yeah, it is on Netflix. Once they started losing some of the main characters, though, I
Uh-huh.
started losing interest. Like when they lost Hodge, I was like, F this show.
Wait,
But-
Criminal Hodge. I remember. Wait, is this the girl with the colorful hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
Okay.
I like that show. It's been a while.
Yeah. You haven't watched all of them. Man, I'm
Mm-mm.
telling you, some of them get crazy. Thank you for your call. Criminal Minds, one of my favorite shows. Absolutely. All right, listen, guys, while we have you on here, go check out the TikTok. I stepped outside of my comfort box. Barbie, thoughts?
It was good. It was
Okay.
pretty good.
We put up my first ever. Like
Show them.
no one's ever. No, you got to go to the TikTok. I'm not going to show you guys. I'll put it in the comments so you guys can get onto it. But my first ever dance TikTok. The first time I've ever been videoed dancing. And Tank, which you saw him in the comments, I already put it in. Oh, Jared, yeah. I put the whole TikTok so they can just see all of them.
Renee said, excellent crip walk.
Thank you. That's not what it was, but whatever.
Not all women want a dangerous partner. I've been with a felon, ex-military, someone in and out of county. F all that. These type of people have way too much testosterone for me.
Thank you very much, Tank. Tank was the guy who taught me how to do the crip walk, Renee. And it took me probably 5 hours to learn.
Watch Obsession Dark Desires on Hulu. Is that the show you were talking about? I can't. I'll be scared.
Yo.
Because there's a couple of people on Instagram. I block them, and then they make another Instagram. The same, like, and I'm at the point where I can't. I'm not about to play this game, but that's scary to me.
I've
I
had
can't.
3 run-ins with stalkers like those, like the obsession stories, except it never got to the point where there was like, man, some of those stories are insane. But I'll never forget, especially that one girl that buys a house. If you haven't seen this show, there's one where this girl buys a house. First house she'd ever bought, right? Well, the guy who lived in the house beforehand, he was crazy, right? And he was doing all sorts of insane stuff, and he'd stand out there. You know that face that I just made? He'd just be like,
Oh,
and he'd be like looking at her as she's like trying to fix up her house and everything like that. And she ended up having to buy a gun. And I won't ruin it for everybody else, but man, that was a crazy ass show.
See, yeah, I
Seriously.
gotta get the strap.
All right, guys, take
That's
care.
going to be a purchase this year. I have to do that this year.
Take care. We are out of here. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Be good.